what's it called, option to configure MySQL itself. So you can see securing MySQL server deployments, it's connecting using password, blah, blah, blah. So it wants you to validate password components, can be used, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we want to validate this. So I'll just click yes. I want to always use a strong password so that we are much more secure. So I will set a password for this. So let me get something random enough. So I'll just type a bunch of rubbish and paste it on the screen, but I will take note of it so that I can have this when I want to configure other things on the server. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this here, then I'm going to paste it once again. Okay. So it's asking me if I want to continue with the password I provided, then I'll say yes. Then I want to remove anonymous user. I also remove that. I also want to disable root login to keep the server much more secure. Then I remove test databases. Then I reload privileges. Then I think we are all done with that. So I will change to the home directory of the user, which is /root. You can easily do cd/root as well. It doesn't matter. But I think cd is much more faster. So far, I logged in as root. When you just type cd, it takes you to the home directory of root. If you are logged in as my web and you type just cd, when logged in as my web, it takes you to the home directory of my web. But whichever way works for you, you can do it either way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a file called. So if you do this, you notice you won't be able to access. Okay, you are able to access MySQL. That's because we have not restarted MySQL yet. So if you do something like this, system ctl start MySQL. Okay, so I think it's MySQL in this case. So let's try logging in again. You notice, oh, this is still logging in, which is weird. So let me see if it has created the myconf. So it didn't create it actually. But just so that we don't have to always type password in the future, I'll do this as client. Then I take user as root, then password as. So also this also helps you in storing, saving your password actually, so that you don't lose track of it at any point in time. So I will ch mode. I'll change the ownership of the file such that only the user have access to this file. We don't want any other user to have access to this particular file because it contains the password of MySQL, which could be dangerous in unauthorized hands. So I changed this to just, okay, so sorry, let me just change this to 6, since we just need to read and execute the file, not necessarily write it. Okay, well, let me read that 7. Doesn't matter. So I do MySQL and I'm still able to like this. So I show databases. We don't have database yet. Okay, so we are going to create a new database right now. So let's do create database. Then let's say my web. So we are going to create a user as well. So I'll create another user called my web as well. So create user my web at localhost. Then identified by the password that we're going to use. So let me just type out another password. So I have a new password to use here, then I paste. Okay, so the password is not strong enough. So I will add a couple more what's it called, letters to it. Okay, so let's do this. I think this should work now. Okay, let me just copy and paste. Oh, this doesn't satisfy that one. That's weird. Well, I think I'll just write a whole bunch of sentences. Okay, I think this should be strong enough, hopefully. Okay, let me generate the password using password generator. Okay, so I think I have a password to use now. So since